we don't leave empty-handed, what earthly treasures have we got stored up for our runner-up, Frank?
Well, for our runner-up today is a huge house upon the rock.
Oh no, I'm rich. Woe unto me.
Okay, come on, riches are a blessing. Either way, Frank, you be sure to sell that new possession of yours and give to the poor. Or perhaps you could take the example of the early Christian church, who got together as a community, sold what they owned, and shared the proceeds among themselves communally. How do you feel about communism now, teabaggers? Yes, Frank?
It's an immoral atheist plot invented by Barack Obama and Joseph Stalin to take over our country?
Correct.
Contradiction? Wealth and riches are good. Wealth and riches are not good. It appears so. Let's take a closer look. Contradiction? Blessed is the man who fears the Lord. The generation of the upright will be blessed. Wealth and riches will be in his house, and his righteousness endures forever. But woe to you who are rich, for you have received your consolation. So when Jesus heard these things, he said to him, You still lack one thing. Sell all that you have and distribute to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. And come, follow me. It looks like it. What other passages are referred to in the video to suggest being rich is bad? Sell what you have and give alms. Provide yourselves money bags which do not grow old, a treasure in the heavens that does not fail, where no thief approaches nor moth destroys. So likewise, whoever of you does not forsake all that he has cannot be my disciple. Also, now all who believed were together and had all things in common, and sold their possessions and goods, and divided them among all, as anyone had need. Nor was there anyone among them who lacked, for all who were possessors of lands or houses sold them, and brought the proceeds of the things that were sold, and laid them at the apostles' feet. And they distributed to each as everyone had need. And Joseph, who was also named Barnabas by the apostles, which is translated son of encouragement, a Levite of the country of Cyprus, having land, sold it, and brought the money and laid it at the apostles' feet. Do these passages against being rich refer to one's attitude towards riches, or that it's bad to have riches in themselves? Answer: they are primarily about one's attitude towards riches. How can we know this? Simple. Read them in context. The context of, but woe to you who are rich, for you have received your consolation, involves, for indeed your reward is great in heaven. Here, it is about contrasts of present experience on earth being limited, since in eternity things are balanced out. The person rich now needs no consolation later. The context of, so when Jesus heard these things, he said to him, You still lack one thing. Sell all that you have and distribute to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. And come, follow me. Involves, but when he heard this, he became very sorrowful, for he was very rich. This rich man was holding on to his riches such that they hindered his experience of life now and in future. The context of sell what you have and give alms, provide yourselves money bags which do not grow old, a treasure in the heavens that does not fail, where no thief approaches nor moth destroys, involves, do not seek what you should eat or what you should drink, nor have an anxious mind. For all these things the nations of the world seek after. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. It is all about your attitude towards riches and hankering after them. The context of, so likewise, whoever of you does not forsake all that he has cannot be my disciple, involves, if anyone comes to me and does not hate his father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. Count the cost. Whoever of you does not forsake all that he has cannot be my disciple. Again, it's a matter of perspective and attitude towards riches. The context of, now all who believed were together and had all things in common, and sold their possessions and goods, and divided them among all, as anyone had need. Immediately after the last verse is mentioned, we read of Ananias, who lied about how much he gave of possessions he sold. And Peter said this to him, while it remained, was it not your own? And after it was sold, was it not in your own control? Why have you conceived this thing in your heart? You have not lied to men, but to God. The money he had was his to do with freely. His error was lying about what he gave. No suggestion he should have given all is involved. So, do any of these passages in context suggest it is bad to be rich in itself? No. By humility and the fear of the Lord are riches and honor and life. Contradiction? No.